So the newest expansion for Pokemon Pocket has just been revealed, coming April 30th, called Celestial Guardians. Let's check it out. This is definitely going to change the meta. We got the 3 starters: Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, Solgaleo, and Lunala, I think. So it's going to be a double pack. Solgaleo EX Stage 2, Alolan Meowth, Alolan Raichu EX. We got Lunala EX, Vulpix Alolan. We got Marowak Alolan, going from fighting to fire. Rare Candy and a Rotom. After this, we're going to go back. Like, we're going to take a look at all these trainers, slow down the video. And then they showed off an immersive trainer at the end, right? All right, we're going to go back. We're going to slow everything down and talk about everything here. Let's start from the end, I guess, and then we'll start from the beginning. Lily, this is our first, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is our first immersive trainer card. Heal 60 damage from one of your stage 2 Pokemon. So obviously this is going to be really good in stage 2 Pokemon decks. 60 HP. That's more than Erica. That's crazy. So let's start from the beginning. We'll try and get all the other Pokemon out of the way. We got Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, the 3 starter Pokemon. I think when I played Sun and Moon, I picked Rowlet, I'm pretty sure. I was the owl kind of starter. And then we have different artwork for them as well. So we have this artwork, and then we have a different one as well. Skill Dive, 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, etc. Let's keep on moving. We got the 2-pack expansions. Solgaleo, Stage 2, ability, Rising Road. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. So, theoretically, just a free swap, right? If your front Pokemon is like a Dredagon or a Snorlax or something with a high retreat cost, you can just swap for free and then start swinging in for just 2 Metal Energy, 120 damage, and it's only taking 10 damage back on itself. That's it. It's only going to take 10 damage back with 180 HP. That is crazy. A free swap. No leaf needed. No X speeds needed, no losing energy necessary. You can just swap for free. That's insane, man. That actually seems kind of crazy, not gonna lie. We got Alolan Meowth, Dark, 1 energy, 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. We got more confusion Pokemon? Confusion. I'm getting confused myself. We got Alolan Raichu. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So pretty much like the Mythical Island Executor, Alakazam, Glade, etc., so on and so forth. We get to do more damage based off the energy that the opponent has. Seems good. We got Lunala EX. Once during your turn, you may move all psychic energy from one of your benched psychic Pokemon to your active Pokemon. We already know Lunala EX with Giratina is going to be insanely strong. Ramping up all that psychic energy. Being able to move all that psychic energy to your active Pokemon, aka Mewtwo. This is going to be good in a Mewtwo, Lunala, Giratina deck. Just moving all of that energy up to Mewtwo to let him side drive. No Gardevoir necessary, but again, Lunala is a Stage 2 EX, so you tell me if you'd rather have Gardevoir or if you'd rather have Lunala with Giratina in your deck. Let me know down below which one you're going to want to favor. We got, let's see, the other basic Pokemon. We're looking at the juicy stuff right now, all right? We're looking at the juicy stuff. We got a Alolan Marowak going from fighting to fire, burning Boomerang, where you get to flip twice, and the attack does 70 damage for each heads. So effectively 140 damage. If at least one of them is heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned as well. And I think burn does... Is it 10 damage or 20 damage? Is it 10 or 20 for the burn? I think it's 20, right? For the burn? Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let's keep on moving up a little bit. Now, this is where things get exciting. Rotom decks, not talking about Rotom decks. Just look at the top card of your deck. Then you may shuffle your deck. Simple, right? Rare Candy is going to be changing the meta. All right? Rare Candy says, choose one of your basic Pokemon that's in play. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. This is not only saying, this is saying many things, right? You don't even have to play your stage 1 card to go into your stage 2. You just play Rare Candy. You can skip Charmeleon, go into Charizard. Skip Charmeleon, go into Charizard. You're able to... You don't even need a stage 1 card in your hand, do you? Correct me if I'm wrong. You can literally just have basic Charmander in your hand, and then Charizard, and then just use Rare Candy and go into Charizard. That's wild. So you get to free up some card slots, some space like that. It's going to be very good for Charizard. It's going to be good for Rampardos. Gallade, it's going to be good for as well. You know how many times I've never found that stage 1 Pokemon? You don't even... Wow, that's crazy. No, that's actually crazy, though. The new Shining Revelry Charizard might actually be really good now, theoretically speaking. You might not even need a Moltres, and you can just stoke on that new shiny Charizard because of Rare Candy. You're able to get to that stage 2 a lot quicker, and then you can stoke and ramp up your own energy. Skipping a stage 1 seems really crazy because from this wording, you don't even need to have that stage 1 Pokemon card in your deck, I don't think. All you need is a stage 2 in your hand, a Charmander and a Charizard, and you're done. That's it. You don't even need a stage 1. You can take those out of the deck. That's going to be really strong, you know? Surprise Garchomp, Rampardos, you got Magnezone. Ooh, you got Meowscarada especially. Meowscarada would be crazy. It's only 2 energy needed to attack. Imagine. You put Meowscarada down, you put energy on it, you get the Rare Candy, evolve it, second energy, boom. You're starting to swing in for 130. Shuts down the Giratina Darkrai meta completely. No more Giratina Darkrai. That Meowscarada is going to be able to attack way sooner. That is nutty. That is crazy. Rare Candy, that's crazy. But I don't want to talk about Rare Candy too much. Let's keep on moving. Keep on moving. Put one... What is that? Elima? Put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand. So you can retrieve one of your colorless Pokemon, put it back in your hand. It's like a budding Expeditioner, but not specific just for Mew EX. We have Lana, who is, you can use this card only if you have Araquanid in play. Switch one of your opponent's active bench Pokemon to the active spot. And I'm assuming you get to actually choose which one. That's kind of cool. It's like a Cyrus, but they don't even need damage on it. You just bring it in. Only if you have an Araquanid in play. And then we have Kia, which is choose one of your Lunala and Marowak or Tortonator. Someone correct me, I'm butchering names, I'm sorry. Take 2 energy, fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon, and then your turn will end. And then we have 3 other trainers here. We have Acerola, choose one of your Polisand or Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. We have Mallow, heal all damage from one of your Shiinotic or Serena if you do discard all energy from that Pokemon. So you can heal all. And then this one says, during this turn, attacks used by your active Vivalt or Togedemaru do plus 30 extra damage. So a damage boosting trainer. Seems interesting. And then, of course, we had the immersive trainer Lily in play, healing 60 from stage 2. Stage 2 Pokemon are going to be getting a lot of spotlight, I think, right? Out of this new expansion, especially with Rare Candy. I'm expecting to see nothing but stage 2 Pokemon in play, especially with the Lily. We don't know what the gold card is just yet, and there are just a couple more cards thrown into the mix here. We already saw the Alolan Raichu, but there's one final card here, a secret card the Rayquaza, which is Draco Meteor. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 40 damage to it. It's a basic Rayquaza EX, 4 colorless energy. It's the Dragonite replacement. And I guess it's gonna be free, right? I guess this might be a free Rayquaza because this is celebrating the half-year anniversary of Pokemon at TCG Pocket. So that's basically all the cards that I've seen and that were shown off. Let me know what you guys are most excited for about the new expansion. Rare Candy and Lily, we definitely got to go for these 2 cards. I do wonder how this immersive trainer is going to be, and I'm wondering what that gold card is going to be, whether it's going to be Professor's Research or not. But I'm definitely excited to try out this new Rare Candy. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely wild. Stage 2 Pokemon are coming back down with Giratina and Darkrai meta. The meta is changing, and we have just a little under a week left to prepare. I'm excited.